Welcome to Go for the Pin with your boys first. I am that leg slap professor
King V, aka Selena Kyle O'Reilly, aka Ludacris Son Eric, aka Jordan Grace Jones.
It's DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night.
Okay, that's not how you do it. Okay. If it's live, that means we meant to fucking do it.
I don't give a.
and we're live. Welcome to Go for the Pin, episode 211 with your boys. I am that leg slap professor Mikey Q, and I am joined first to my right by
King V, aka El Rey Pantera, aka Shira Chaos Breathing, aka I always get it back in blood, aka when I shoot I empty the clip, aka Voodoo Child, aka who's better than V? None of you niggas, aka damn it, Knuckles.
Oh, my bad. I was just agreeing with you.
AKA go to my Twitter _watch my throne because I really forgot who I was gonna be this week, and I'm also
minute 30 into the show.
Here with.
Damn it, man. My bad, man. My fault. Slow didn't mean to mess you up, V. Your boy, DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night, BKA, newest assistant coach of the Salisbury High School Hornets, right
There it
here.
is.
There it is.
We out here.
Oh,
2
God.
and 3 and 2 and 1 right now. We're doing good.
Okay. You gotta remember.
Yes, we're doing good. I can actually see you tonight.
AKA Pretty Ricky Morton.
Oh wow!
Oh.
There it is.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Shoutouts to the
Cans left.
yeah. But yes, we're here.
We're here for now.
Barely.
We're here for now. Maybe
You
not.
going somewhere?
We're here. We're here
Yeah.
for a good time, not a long time. We're gonna talk about deadline, and that's about it.
That's it. That is the fuck it.
And oh yeah, by the way, we probably won't be here next week. Just a heads up, guys. Just letting y'all know, we're taking next week off. Okay.
Oh, that is news to King.
No.
Yeah. We won't be here next week. Sorry.
We're live now.
Yeah. We're live.
That's the clip.
But we'll talk more about that before we get off the air, I'm sure. All right, NXT deadline happened this past, was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Okay. NXT's PLE.
Play.
The play, if you will.
I'm sorry, Auntie Lala. I'm so sorry. It was Knuckles. He was the one that did it. And I just, I just want to say that it was not King V at all.
What? Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa.
What?
V said what he said.
Hold on, back up again. Let me see if I can guess the number of that bus you just ran me over with. What?
It was the B38, right down Lafayette.
Oh yeah, they keep going. Oh god, yeah, the B38. Oh god.
Get some help.
Mine would have said the B2.
You thought you would have got off a no string, but guess where you're good and off at? Marcus Garvey, girl.
Oh no, and nobody wants to get off at Marcus Garvey. All right, so
no shade to my HIT. I love you so much, but
shout out to Marcus Garvey. Only this Brooklyn ass show.
Brooklyn ass show.
All right. Well, NXT deadline was not in Brooklyn.
It wasn't.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Where was it? I don't even know where NXT deadline was at.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, it was.
Was it?
Yes, you're right.
At the Armory.
Oh, all right. Look
God,
at
you
that.
guys pay attention. Damn.
Full disclosure, I didn't see any wrestling besides deadline this past week, so I have not been paying attention. I will go back
this week besides Wednesday.
So good luck, y'all.
All right, so NXT Deadline went down this Saturday, as I keep saying. It opened with the men's Iron Survivor Challenge match to determine the number one to determine the number one contender for the NXT Championship at NXT at NXT New Year's Eve. All right, we had Wesley in the match, Javon Evans, Nathan Frazier, Ethan Page, and a mystery. B, Jesus, and oh God,
God is good all the time.
And a mystery opponent for people that I mentioned. That mystery turned out to be none other than a former North American champion, Obafemi.
It's hot.
Oh.
It's hot.
Dun, dun. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. All right.
It's hot. I'm hot.
Okay, well, John's in the comment.
Matt Morgan. That's a good one.
Oh,
I like that one.
Matt Morgan is crazy.
John be coming with the he be catching us off guard.
Matt Morgan is crazy.
That. I can also appreciate that.
Yeah.
He's done very well.
Think Cena.
Yes.
Do you think John Cena will have another big match? Yeah, of course.
Him and LA Knight, that's the big match.
Oh wait, Mike, you thought better of it, so you stopped.
No,
autocorrect on your own.
Autocorrect.
No.
Yeah, I autocorrected him up.
I almost called you by your real name. No. Knuckles. Don't make me call you by your first name.
Man.
Not the nickname, the whole.
I can't autocorrect and was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Because I thought I was bugging. I'm like, wait,
No,
that's not right.
No, Knuckles. No. What the fuck?
To answer your question, John, yes, I do think John Cena will have another big match soon.
Yes.
Very soon.
I think the big match is LA Knight. It should be LA Knight.
Okay, but I think Cena has like a plethora of big matches coming up. I think Cena is going to go on, that retirement run, and he's going to have a bunch of matches that he, is going to put over the other talents, I'm sure.
Oh man,
LA Knight going over John Cena, that'd be a big win for him.
Yeah,
That would be a monstrous win. Now, does Cena win the world title again before he retires? That is the question.
No.
You say no, Knuckles.
And he shouldn't.
What was the question?
Will John Cena win the world title again before he retires?
I say yes.
I say yes too.
I don't think he should.
I don't know if it's about should. At this point, I just think they will, just to, give him that 17th one.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think he should, but I think they will.
I think that should be, like I said, 17 should be left to the child of the person who did 16. I'm pretty sure if they do it, I mean, if they do it, they do it. I don't care. But personally, if I want anybody, for me, I'm speaking for me.
Maybe.
If I created a legacy, and if somebody was to surpass me, I would want that to be my child. Personally.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Not to say that she won't. That's the thing. That's not to say she won't.
But this is the thing. She should be the first to do it.
Fair.
Well, I'll say that. Let me say that. She should be the first to do it. If she does it first and then Cena, I'm cool. But if Cena does it first, I don't know. I can't sit here in good faith.
Are we really blurring the lines between men's and women's?
I think in this case here, because we're talking about the legacy, in this case being a woman, yes.
But the fact that you're a 17-time women's world champion, and you know what? Never mind.
No, go
I
ahead.
mean,
It's still
she's
live.
damn near close.
I'm not getting canceled tonight. Nope.
All right. Okay.
I mean,
You're
we're
trying to
gonna
make a distinction between the women's world championship and a men's world championship.
That's
I don't think there is
exactly.
a distinction. I think that if you're a world champion, you're a world
You're
champion.
a world champion. Thank you. That's exactly how I feel, and that's the only reason why I understand where you're coming from, but that's the only reason why I personally don't make that distinction. Because if you're a 16-time champion, you're a 16-time champion. Period. We've never seen that feat done by a woman before. The most we've done it, I mean, besides before Trish, excuse me, the most was Moolah.
Okay.
And fuck Moolah then, now, and forever.
Yeah, I
So,
understand.
So okay, so here's why I say what I say. If we were to say, okay, on the list of world championships, they're not going to put Charlotte Flair 17, Ric Flair 16, John Cena 15. They're going to put Ric Flair 16, John Cena 15, and in a whole nother women's column, they'll say Charlotte Flair 17, then whoever is second. They're not going to blend the two. That's why I say John Cena should break 16, because they're not going to. If they made a list, Charlotte and Rick would not be on the same list. They would be on separate lists because it's men's and women's. That's what I'm saying.
I think I see where you're coming from. And you're right. You're absolutely right. But I think in this case here, because
Of who it is.
because of who it is, because a 16-time world champion is synonymous with Ric Flair,
Woo.
you would expect the offspring of said 16-time world champion to at least either reach or tie said record or break it. And because in this case, um, the person that we're talking about's record, their child just so happens to be the opposite gender from what he is, I think in this case, it would make more sense. If it wasn't Ric Flair, I would be on the same page with you. However, comma space with a little bit of a space. Um, in this case, with Ric Flair, because it's Ric Flair, because we only know one child, the Ric Flairs, to be wrestling. Well, unfortunately, because Reed is no longer here, but simply because that particular child is Ric Flair's, an exception can be made. To me and you are different, but I think in this case, the world championship, when it comes to actual records, we don't see women reaching 16. We barely see women reach 6.
Yeah.
So
And I mean that's kind of what I'm saying. Like if they let Charlotte win 16 to tie her dad, then they could go down arguably as the best women's and men's wrestlers of all time. And they're just, Charlotte could be the greatest women's wrestler of all time. Rick would be the greatest men's. I mean, he's already been, categorized as like the greatest of all time. But like, I wouldn't mind that. Like, if you go down in the categories of titles, like the Flairs holding the top spots, that's cool with me. But I can't personally. I can't say that Charlotte should win 17 and then still be categorized as like 17, 16, 15. I have to separate them just because it's men's and women's wrestling. Not saying one is less than the other. I'm just saying there is a difference there.
you're right. And I think with this, because it's such a because it's a specific person.
Mm-hmm. We wouldn't be having this conversation if it was somebody else.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was actually getting to next. If it was somebody else, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But in this case here, Charlotte, to me, once again, we have a difference of opinion. To me, Charlotte should be the one to break her
16.
father's record, regardless of gender. Regardless of gender, because I didn't like when Charlotte surpassed Trish. I didn't like. I personally didn't like that. I didn't think she was the right person to surpass Trish. However, comma space, I do think she is the right person to surpass her father.
Yeah.
And what
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I just want to say this, and then I'm done. It it sounds weird to some people if you listen back to it, but if you think about it from a human standpoint, you would rather have your child surpass you than have somebody else. Like if you're an athlete, well, let me rephrase that. As an athlete, let me rephrase that. As an athlete, you would rather have your child, if they just so choose to become an athlete, just like you were, you would rather have them surpass you than have somebody completely random and out of the family surpass you. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, yeah, I get that point. But to even sweeten the pot with more icing, I would rather have somebody break my record and then my child break their record.
There's another point. That's another point. That's another good point.
Yeah,
Too.
it's okay. We can agree to disagree on this one. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
agreeing with V. Every point V just made was valid as
Yeah.
hell.
yeah. As were your points. All right. John also said he asked us our opinion on Shane versus Kurt. I believe he's talking about King of the Ring.
Yes,
Uh,
2001, I believe.
yeah, brutality. I enjoyed it. Shane proved how tough he was. And
was
Kurt
his
too.
How his head was.
That was his brutality. Yeah, like
Oh, I see what you did there.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Shane is much
Shane got
like his dad in the sense of the toughness. I won't, and that's where it ends.
Shane got
Um,
a rocky head, boy.
yeah. And speaking of his dad, do you think WWE fans would love Mr. McMahon to come back and be on the show a lot more than previously?
I would love for him
Old.
to go to prison, to jail, the chokey, the pokey, the clink. I want him to go to jail. I want Vince McMahon to go to jail today, then, now, forever, together. Finished, complete, party done. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got out of there. All right. No, I don't think WWE. To answer your question, John, no, I don't think WWE fans want Mr. McMahon back on TV. I'm sure there's some people that. What was that, V?
They don't.
Yeah, I don't
The
think they.
business is a whole lot better with him gone.
Yeah.
Every wrestling.
And all of this aside, Mr. McMahon is too old to be on television prominently every week again anyway. So I would not want to do, even if all of these charges.
He's the Jerry Jones of professional wrestling.
I've seen enough people die in front of me. I don't want to see him die in the ring.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Do you think they
I
would keep
said it. I don't care.
that you did? Do you think they will keep Randy Orton as the youngest WWE World Champion in history, or do you think one day they would decide for someone younger, like a 23-year-old, to be the newest, the new youngest, I should say? So
Soraya broke that already.
yes, Paige is technically the youngest.
You know,
But again,
her lack of
between the women's
Mhm.
youngest and the men's youngest, so there's that whole thing. But yes, you are right.
We'll look at that next time. But go ahead, Mike.
Oh my God, no. All right, we gotta talk about Deadline. God, that was crazy.
I got my ass.
That was crazy. He's on his own with that one. That was crazy. To answer your question though, John, I don't know for the men. If somebody gets hot, maybe, but
Clever as fuck.
it was very
great.
That was. All right. But yeah, I don't know, John. That's a question we can't answer really, because you never know who gets hot. Somebody could get hot at 20 years old and they put the world title on them. You never know. All right. as I
Here today,
started,
gone next week.
what was that? Oh my god!
Go ahead.
All
Okay.
right, okay, all
Iron
right, all right.
Survivor match, men.
Yes, the Iron Survivor match. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mm,
Can I go?
I'm moving the page over to NXT here. All right, so
Can I go?
Obafemi was the
Oh,
mystery, was the mystery person in the match.
that man.
Had I known, V, had I known, had any of us known that Obafemi was going to be in the match, maybe our picks would have been different. But Oba
I
was
think that.
definitely a game changer in the match,
Over
guys.
was not a pick of mine. Out. Let me just get it. Let me get it out. That is a beautiful man. Anyway, I was not expecting Obafemi
Neither
to
was I.
show up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought it would be like a debut.
That would have been cool.
Thought it was gonna be a bit. I honestly thought it was gonna be one of the many Fatu Anawahi family, many of them, many men. Like I thought it was gonna be one of them because I believe Eddie Thornton was the one that accidentally, not on purpose, knocked down Ava. So I thought it was gonna be one of them.
I see where you're
So
going. You're
yeah, I thought it
cooking.
was gonna be.
You're
I thought it
cooking.
was gonna be one of them. Like you knocked down my cousin. It's up, which I would have understood.
I don't think they've
So
ever addressed that on television, though.
they never addressed that on television.
Yeah.
So
Never
I
trust
thought it was
what?
that, but
That
what
Ava
they
is a part of the Anawati family, being
yeah.
obviously the daughter
Well,
of The Rock. I don't think they,
they
but I
have
don't
to
think
be. It's
it's
the Rock's
one of those
daughter.
kayfabe. It's one of those kayfabe things, right? So it's like,
Okay.
Actually mentioned no, they actually mentioned it on NXT television when
she
I
was with Joe
believe
Gacy.
no, it has something to do with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman it has something to do with Paul Heyman, and it was a reference to the bloodline. And he said something about your cousins or something like that, and then your dad. There was
But they
they
didn't
were
directly. It
they
wasn't
yeah,
a direct
it
type of.
wasn't direct, but like clearly we know that's the Rock's father. I mean, excuse me, that's the Rock's daughter because they look alike. But I messed that up. But
No, that's not what I was looking at. But yeah, okay.
That's not what I.
King B,
Oh my god.
first of all, I don't wear wigs. I'm not Tyler Perry. Um,
Oh
Ooh.
and
wow!
even if I did wear wigs, I would look better in them than he would. But that's neither here nor there. This is my
Fair.
do rag because my hair needs to be laid down because it's cold out here and I washed my hair today. Moving left and right along. Yeah, going back to what I was saying, I think that's what I was thinking at first.
It's a good
So
theory.
for the fact that they had Obafemi, amen. Anyway, for the fact that they had Obafemi come out, it was a complete shock to me. But that was all right. That was basically how we were gonna get Oba and Trick because sorry Trick, you're gonna be launched to the main roster because Obafemi's gonna leave you on the other side of the big three.
All right.
Knuckles.
Oh. Um. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed that up. Let me
He
rewind.
did. He
I
did.
did.
We're live, pal.
We're live now.
Um. We really should have called it. We really should have saw this coming.
I didn't,
I
but I
did
also
it.
don't watch the TV show every week anymore.
We
I do. And I didn't see it coming.
we hadn't seen Oba in a few weeks
Since the Tony D match.
since the Tony D match that he lost the North American Championship.
Well, he lost a rematch for the North American Championship. He lost the
Okay.
North American title and then lost a rematch.
So he lost twice in a row. And then there was 3 weeks, 4 weeks, almost a month that we didn't see him. Like we really should have saw this coming. Like all of a sudden, Eddie Thorpe is out and then
Yeah.
it happens to leave an open spot. Like if anybody is ready for an NXT championship run, it's Obafemi.
It sure is. I too am ready. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
So we really should have saw that coming. But we should have anticipated that because I can't say seeing anything coming in the state of who we're talking about and one of our hosts on this show. Um, yeah, we should have
My girlfriend.
anticipated that. But I mean, yeah, and I think it was by design because if he would have been put in that match before the actual match happened, then everybody would have known the direction of where that match went.
Well, they did a good job of teasing that it could be Javon Evans. He just ran out of time towards the end. If you remember,
well, yeah.
I thought that was cool. That it was just like a time thing at the end.
Just go ahead and like Trick, Oba, Javon, West. Just give it to give me that lineage right there.
Obafemi does not get the next shot.
Obafemi beats Trick. I don't care.
But Obafemi doesn't get the next shot.
How does he not get the next shot?
Eddie Thorpe does.
How?
You guys didn't watch. Oh, you didn't watch NXT Tuesday.
No, I didn't.
I did it.
I was a little busy.
Yeah, somehow. Okay, so quick to the point. Eddie Thorpe is in the office with Ava. He's signing a contract, and it's for a title match somehow, some way. And then Ava says, "You know what? We're still trying to figure out, who it was that attacked you." And he says, "Don't worry about it. It was me." And she was like, "Why?" He was like, "Because I got my title match without having to go through 25 minutes of pain and whatever, like the rest of those guys did." Like I caught it on social media. So basically, Eddie Thorpe has the next championship match he finagled it the way he got a match without having to go through the Iron Survivor.
I get it.
Yeah. So
a scammer.
Yeah.
He finagled it.
Scammer is great. Yeah, he finessed Ava.
Yeah, he finessed it. That's exactly what it is.
I love robbery and fraud.
All right.
I like chaos and negativity.
All right. That's enough. That's enough of that. All right. Okay. Thank you, John. We appreciate that. And so, John, I have a question. Do you watch the weekly television shows? And it's a serious question. You can leave it in the comments. I'm being dead serious. I'm not even like being facetious. I'm just curious if because I know you watch us every week and we appreciate it. Right, we do. We appreciate it. I just want to know because like we talk about what happens every week, right? So I just want to know if you're watching the current product, if you're watching Monday Night Raw, you're watching NXT, or you're watching SmackDown, or yes, AOP has been back for how long now, guys? Almost a year.
I don't pay attention to them.
But they're back with what's his name?
Karrion Kross.
Sorry, I called him Killer Kross. That's his indie name. But yeah, Karrion Kross and Scarlett and Paul Ellering, they're part of that group, right? So, and yes, the Wyatt Six is what they're called.
Final Testament is where AOP is.
Final Testament. Thank you, Knuckles. And the Wyatts are back, but they're under the Wyatt Six banner. Braun is not a Wyatt. No, he's not.
He's not.
And it's Bo Dallas.
I can come back now.
Yeah, you can come back now. It's Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross,
Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy,
and Redbeard.
Yeah. Redbeard.
Oh, Redbeard. Yeah. Eric Rowan. So yes, but I'm just curious as to if you follow the weekly product. It doesn't seem like you do. All right. And that's okay. We still appreciate all of the comments and your viewership. If you don't watch every week, that's okay. It's fine. I'm just curious as to if you do. All right. So Obafemi wins the match. Obviously nobody predicted that. Because he wasn't announced. So.
Hello.
You didn't have to have a real big brain moment to get that.
It was bigger, right?
All right, B. All right. So I thought this was a solid Iron Survivor match. I don't know if it's my favorite one.
Damn it.
I
It's
think
absolutely not my favorite one.
I think some
The
of the
one
previous
Trick
ones were
one,
like, yeah, the one that Trick that was really good.
that was really good.
The first one was really good.
Yes. First one is usually really good.
That's
Who
true.
won the first one?
Wasn't it Waller?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So because Carmelo was in that match as well. There was a couple of people that was in that match. Like, I really enjoyed that one as well. But yes, B, you're right. But it wasn't bad. It was a good way to start up the show. And I actually said on this show, based on who was in the men's Iron Survivor match, that the women should main event. And I didn't think that they would, but they wound up main eventing. But and that was the right move. I thought that
Amen and Ashe. Shit.
that was the right decision. And
Speaking of Ashe,
yes,
congratulations.
I won't.
You
Oh,
ain't even,
Go ahead.
you ain't
I
even
won't
like
say it.
this
You can go ahead.
Congratulations to the new Ashe Wrestling World Champion, Darius Carter. He defeated Darius Lockhart in a very, very good match. Even though I wasn't there physically, I did watch the live stream. A very, very great match. My God. Ooh, Ashe Wrestling is, oof, it's going to be a time. I don't know how it's going to be looking with Darius Carter as world champion. Who's going to step up to the plate?
Okay. So yeah, Ashe Wrestling happened last week. Shout out to all of the lovely talents over there at Ashe Wrestling. They are doing an amazing job over there. Okay, so John said I mostly watch the older stuff like Ruthless Aggression and Attitude Era stuff. Not really interested in PG era. We're not in the PG era anymore.
Not anymore, not now.
We haven't been in the PG era for a little while. We're definitely not in the PG era.
Whatever Vince is doing is never PG, so you know.
Oh, damn it, the hell. All right. All right.
I mean, this show isn't PG. Shit.
It's not. Let's keep going because like none of us got that right. Knuckles, you
Yeah.
don't even have to say it because none of us got it right. Good start to deadline though.
Yeah, absolutely good start. But John, I do implore you. I know you said you watched the Ruthless Aggression Attitude Era stuff, but I would implore you to try your best to catch up to what's going on currently, because honestly, in some opinions, and maybe in most opinions, what we're getting now is either equal to or maybe even greater than what we had in Ruthless Aggression. They are really cooking with what they're doing right now, and that's on all 3 shows. So just don't watch wrestling on Wednesdays, and you'll be fine. Okay.
Oh, wow. We left it right along. Go ahead, Mike.
So John said the last WWE show I saw was when The Rock came out on SmackDown and confronted Austin Theory. So it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Ooh, it's been a while.
That was before
the whole Final Boss stuff.
Yeah, you missed the whole Final Boss stuff. Yeah, you have to. You should probably get back and watch.
And do it before January. Before they go to Netflix, because all of that retro vault stuff like Peacock and stuff like that is going to be gone.
They're eliminating the Peacock.
Yes, the cock will be zipped up.
The cock will disappear.
They're zipping up the cock when they go to Netflix.
They're swallowing the cock.
All right, B. All right. Okay, that's enough. All right. Lola Vice. I'm trying to get through the show. B, I know it's cold out there. All right, so Lola Vice.
The cock is going soft when they go to Netflix.
Oh my God!
Don't have
that.
They have pills for that. All right, so Lola Vice defeated.
Hims? What?
Honey Pack.
Honey Pack.
Oh God.
All right. Everybody calm down.
Stop it. Say about strudel. All right. So, toaster.
Shut up.
Lola Vice.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Lola Vice defeated Jada Parker by technical submission in an NXT Underground match. Lola Vice is undefeated. in
Shout out to
NXT
me
Underground.
for being that nigga and that bitch. Go ahead, Knuckles.
I
Who got
mean,
that right? Who got it right?
this
Meet me
well
and you. But yeah, go ahead.
before I get into who got that right, I
No.
really think they're gonna do this for years and years to come. This is gonna be the equivalent to the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak.
That's cool.
They're gonna have her win maybe 10, 12, maybe 13 underground matches, and then
Losing to
somebody.
Shayna.
Yeah, I mean she beat Shayna. I mean, come on,
Good,
like,
yeah.
Oh, she
really?
did beat Shayna.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
And
beat
Natty.
Shayna in underground match. The first, what was it? That was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, the first women's one. Yeah.
Yeah, the first women's one. Yeah, she knocked Shayna out.
Yeah. Out cold.
But yeah. Anyway, getting it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No more Peacock is what
Yeah,
John's.
V Mike,
It's just too much
V
to
Mike,
handle.
and Will.
Because John, they're going to Netflix. That's why they're going to Netflix as we
Too much
been
to handle.
talking
They got
about.
a new cock to be on.
All right. Okay. What is happening? What is happening?
And hey, listen,
What is
they cocked back and pulled the trigger on Netflix. So, I mean,
Oh my.
Sometimes you just gotta
Matt
take
Awesome.
it anyway.
Matt Awesome's in the chat. You're shout to Matt Awesome. Matt's been doing this thing in the gym. I've been seeing that, bro. Keep it up. I know it's not easy, man. It's somebody that's been trying to be in the
Matt
gym.
ain't swole. Matt ain't swole.
I've been so filthy in this damn show. Let's go.
All right.
But yeah, Matt, keep killing it out there. Shout out to Matt Awesome. All right.
Come on the show, Matt. Give us your schedule.
We're trying to work that out. Yeah, we gotta work that out, man. I want Matt on the show for a minute.
2025 is around the corner. We got to get all you guys from Fallout Battle Club. We got to get all you guys.
We are wrestling.
We are wrestling.
Fall out of Battle Club.
Yeah.
Before I turn 40,
Hey, man,
you know,
live.
y'all got 8 years before I turn 40. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that.
I said we need to get them on the show before I turn 40.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's failed for me. So let's go ahead.
I said me, not you.
Was that tonight? That was in Brooklyn, right? The Chavo.
Oh, I saw the
seminar?
flyer for that.
Oh, Chavo's still with us. That is good. Amen.
Yes, he is. I think wasn't Chavo working tonight? I think that was in Brooklyn. Or is it tomorrow night? I know they're in Brooklyn one of these nights. I think Pena was on the show also, but I can't remember. I think it was in Queens. Okay, it was in Queens. There was something going on in Crown Heights.
We love Pena.
Yes, we do. When he
Okay, so let me be real clear.
Oh,
We
Matt
love-
said it's tomorrow night in Brooklyn.
We love Pena.
Yes.
We do when he answers the phone.
Oh,
All
see,
right.
it wasn't me this time. See,
Pena,
if you
all
want
the
to
way
go
over
ahead,
there, all the way over there.
if you want to chop the skin off of
Whoa. All right, easy.
If you want to have him out here looking like Michael Jackson in 1984, it is just fun.
I'm gonna make like Mike and beat it if Ping is trying to chop me.
Whoa, wait a minute. What are we talking about here? We were just talking about the cock, and now you're talking about beat it. Hold on.
All right, this has nothing to do with Peacock.
About
All right?
Steve Pena chopping the melanin off of Mike.
Melanin is crazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
I saw what he did to Matt Awesome in a match. I'm good. I don't want to be chopped. I don't want to be chopped by Pena. I'm good.
Mike so hard, you're gonna be looking like you, Knuckles.
That's crazy.
Bullshit.
You know how much of an Eddie fan I am, so it was an honor. I could imagine, man. I'm glad that you got that opportunity. That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Go ahead, Knuckles.
No, I was. What are we on? What are we on? Oh,
The Lola Vice Jada Parker match.
Oh yeah,
Miss Parker, if you're nasty.
Yeah, I'm nasty.
Miss Parker.
V, Mike, and Will got that right. Yeah, Miss Parker, if you're nasty. Oh, really? That is correct. I am.
Because I too.
Oh boy!
When I watch the show, I could probably. Anyway,
I'm being careful. I'm being very careful.
I'm
Well, you
not.
be, I'll throw caution to the wind for you, my friend. All
Oh
right.
Who
man.
gonna pop me? Nobody.
The views that were just shared for the last 45 seconds have nothing to do with Mike EQ. We just want
Thank
to
you.
make that clear, but it has everything to do with me. Thank you.
I have a Glock 19 and a
Wait,
9. What's up?
wait. So hold on. Question for Matt. Also, hey Matt, are you working the show in Brooklyn? We can promote it here. You know, if you're on the show, if you're would definitely promote
He's laughing.
that. We'll definitely promote that for you. But yeah, if it's the same show I'm thinking of, I think Bam's on
Oh,
that show. I think a couple of guys that were friends with I just gotta be there to show. Yeah, of course. Just gotta be there to show the sport. I get it. Yeah, definitely. I wish I could go. If I wasn't working, I would definitely be there. You know, Brooklyn is my hometown, so I would love to be there. I think it's in
if I
Crown Heights.
wasn't in a whole, if I wasn't in the whole of the state, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to all of the great talents that's working that show tomorrow.
Absolutely.
See, but Matt, you're able to go after work. After work for me, you know what time after work for me is? About 11 p.m. Show's over by the time I get off of
Okay.
work.
Party done. Party over.
So I wish, but tell everybody I said what's up, and
Absolutely.
and anybody that's working on the show, just be safe, man. Have fun, be safe.
Enjoy yourselves.
Enjoy yourself, of course.
Next match.
Yeah. Okay. Did you guys enjoy the underground match? I mean, we kind of just like
I thought it was good.
I thought it was pretty good. I know a lot of people.
it was. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna make it real quick. I know a lot of people thought that Jada was gonna win. I thought that at first until I watched Mixed that week, and I was like, "Oh, the dog."
Oh, she knocked her out.
Yes.
She being Jada. Yeah. Again, I know that traditional. Oh, if the whoever gets the Heat going to go home show, they're gonna lose or whatever. I know that that's kind of like an old school thing now.
Mama Vice should win those kind of matches.
Yeah, that and Jada knocked her out with a brick in Philly. Like people see and won the match.
That's
like
fair.
Sometimes you gotta hit somebody with a brick.
Well, she had the brick during her promo, and she said we can run the shit back, like and said it. I was like, oh my, this is what we do.
Is that referee's name Nick?
She's special.
Yes, it was.
His name was Nick.
But we're going with the story that we
are.
I know.
Yeah,
But
we're going with that story.
She said Nick, but Jada Parker is special. She is.
She is. Matt, we're already proud of you, bro, and I know you're just gonna continue to kill it out there.
Absolutely.
It's her style match, so Lola got to win. Plus, she's an MMA fighter. Yeah, I get it, and that's why I picked her. That's one of the reasons I picked her. I think that's her match. And it would really do wonders for somebody if they finally beat her, but I don't think that happens now. I think you have to build somebody to that point. And I think Jada's fine with this loss. It goes down as a technical submission, so she didn't technically lose the match. Like she lost, but it's by technical submission. So, and also the only issue I had with this match, I did think it started to drag a little bit, and I'm like, all right. At one point, I'm just like, girls, like we can bring this on. Yeah, but other than that, I thought it was really, really solid. I really enjoyed it.
We coming for you, nigga.
That's exactly what Jada said on NXT. All right. That's the story we're going with. The next match. I'm glad you asked. We had an NXT Tag Team Championship match. We have Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Nathan Frazier actually wrestled in the opener versus No Quarter Catch Crew. It was Miles Bourne and Tavian Heights, so I kind of suspected, we're getting a retention.
Tavian Heights is really, 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 really good. And
talk about it.
He has such a bright future. Isn't that what's his name's brother? Wasn't his brother the one that got off on the technicality about a rape case?
No, it's not. That's
somebody
not.
else.
Nope. Yeah, no, you're talking. I know exactly where he was going, but no, that's not. It's not who that is. That's the other one that was not in the match.
Okay, so his brothers. I know his brother's in the NXT also.
He is, yes, and he's in No Quarter Catch Crew as well.
Okay. Regardless of that, Tavion Heights is really, really spicy. Hit the button, Knuckles.
Did the WB.
Oh God, I can't because I am. Whew.
Really
Anyway,
spicy.
seriously, he
Curry
has
man.
something special. Right, Tavion Nice has something special. Go ahead, Knuckles.
Hot. He's spicy. He's curry man. Oh.
I'm gonna drop kick you.
Shout out to any old school TNA fans.
Oh God, yes.
That,
Okay.
that's what I'm drop kick him.
Axiom and Frazier. This is you know what? This is I'm showing my age here. This is perfect example. There's a show back in the 90s called Perfect Strangers.
Okay.
Girl, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, he did.
It used to come on that
It's a
TGIF.
rare condition.
No, that's Family Matter.
And that was a spinoff of what?
Perfect Stranger. You are correct. You are correct.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, that the whole
You guys are old.
The whole hold on, wait, yeah, hold on. Shut the up. Wait a damn minute.
No, fuck that.
You guys old. At least my hold on. At least, wait, we I got it.
Older than you. I'm 3 weeks older than you. 3 weeks.
I got
Oh,
it.
Fuck out of here.
Hold on,
yeah.
I got it. I might be old, but at least my beard connects, mother.
wow. Oh my.
Wow. Wow.
Damn it to hell, man.
Oh, wow. This is. Can we please? Like, it's cold. Can we please?
Anyway, but yeah,
because what's gonna connect is my knee to your throats. So let's go ahead and get this finished stuff.
But yeah, the whole premise of Perfect Strangers was two people that was completely opposite coming together, and then they bonded and formed a friendship. This is the perfect example of what Axiom and Frazier is. It's two people that are completely different. They're always at odds and they're always arguing about something. But when push comes to shove, when the red light comes on, the bright light's on, they get the job done. I thought the match was really, really good. No Quarter Crunch crew can go as a tag team. I think they're going to be future NXT tag team champions somewhere down the line. I think this is the right move to keep Axiom and Frazier as a tag team for right now. But I love the way that match went. Axiom and Frazier made No Quarter Catch Crew look really, really good, and they really deserved that match. I thought it was really good. I thought it was excellent.
Full disclosure, it was good. I just didn't care. By the time we got to the tag team, I did not care about this match.
I agree.
I'm like, I didn't care. And then once I saw who was in the match, that it wasn't Regal's son and it wasn't that guy's brother. Once I saw it wasn't those two and it was Tavian and Miles Bourne, I really didn't care. Like, I'm like, all right.
It's the ones that you don't care about that always catch you off guard.
It's true. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. I just didn't care. And to be honest with you, I did start to care once they got into the finish. Like once we got towards there, because like they did a lot of good force finishes. At one point, I did think that Axiom and Frazier were going to lose the titles. I'm like, oh, we're really doing this. But
when he drop kicked Frazier, I was like, oh boy.
Yeah. But to my surprise, I was very impressed by how they went home there and that the Axiom and Frazier retained the titles. I thought it was really good. I thought that was really good. It was a good finish. I think the right people are the champions. And you're right. No Quarter Crutch crew. I was about to call them Republic for some reason. But yeah.
You mean
that's not it.
That's not it.
It's not it.
90s. We are moving left and right along. Go ahead.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I thought it was cool. What is the results of this match?
Everyone had Axiom and Frazier.
All right. Well, time to whoop that trick. There was an NXT championship match. It was Trick Williams versus Rich Holland. Trick won. He retained.
Duh, girl.
Well, you can't say duh because not everybody had Trick, right, Knuckles? Knuckles?
The only way that Rich would have won if Trick would have had a broken neck.
And he probably still would have won because Kurt Angle did it.
With a broken freaking neck, yeah, sure.
Freaking neck.
Yeah, you can't forget about the freaking.
The freaking.
Almost dropped my freaking phone.
Oh, don't do that.
Can't forget about the.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
Peachy show, pal.
Yeah. Really?
When has this show been PG?
Yeah. When has it been family?
I am 1/3 of the show. When has this show been PG?
We are family oriented. Okay,
We are wholesome
we are.
family entertainment.
I'm wholesome when children's around.
Undertaker said
All
in the
right. How do
commercial.
we do?
In the
I'm just
commercial, Undertaker was like, "We are wholesome family entertainment." Um,
Is that the one where
everyone,
they was going through WWE
heck
headquarters?
yes,
Yeah, I remember that one.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Everyone but Raider Raw had Trick Williams.
what
Yeah.
What
Well,
an idiot!
a maroon.
Maroon is great.
What a knee cow poop.
Nincompoop.
Nick,
Nincompoop.
sassafras.
Listen,
Shaq
Ray, it's all love. It's all love, Ray.
love Ray. We're
We do.
joking.
All love.
Yes.
All right. Let's keep going. I mean,
What a
any
maroon.
Maroon is crazy. Any thoughts on this match? I mean,
No, move on.
not really. Yep.
Typical.
Move
It was
on.
a typical trick match, man.
Typical trick match, yeah. And that's not a bad thing. Again, I think that. See, I got heat for saying that months ago, but it's
No,
the
you
truth.
said his matches weren't long.
No, I also said it's not long because they protect him, and they do to not overexpose him.
Can we please?
Yeah, if he's dying, okay, let's keep going. All right, the main event. Julia defeated Soruka, Stephanie Vaquer, Zaria, and Ren St. Clair to win the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge match.
So let me
And
go
to win
first.
an opportunity at New Year's Evil. Yes, go ahead, dude.
Well, Julie is winning. But anyway,
Hell no.
I just
You
want
didn't
to
think
say
that was obvious. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say that Heyman Adam Page, I know you said something slick about Soruka, in which you said, if you're gonna give somebody my whole move set, at least let them be interesting. You wear butterfly jeans. I should be the bitch wearing butterfly jeans.
Oh my.
There's that. Anyway, Soruka for me was the MVP of that match.
Yes.
Ren Sinclair, I cackled every single time she got put in the penalty box because, girl, bye. I enjoyed it, honestly. It wasn't bad. Knuckles.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. The match was good. The wrong person won. I stand by that.
Elaborate.
I definitely, I definitely, really, really, definitely think this should have been Stephanie Vaquer. Julia had her shot. She lost.
And did. Yep. And did.
So I really don't think it was fair to give her another shot at at Roxanne.
That's not fair.
Yeah. Each and every one of you are fired. But yeah, I mean, let's look at the participants in the match. Soruka got a shot, didn't she?
She did.
Against Roxanne.
Yeah.
Okay, so Soruka got one. Julia got one.
She did.
Ren Sinclair, I
who cares?
Talented, not ready yet. Delta, what's her name? Zaria.
Yeah.
Zaria. I would make a case for Zaria. However, I don't think she's been there long enough.
That she's got to get ready for Jordan.
And I still think there's something going to be there between her and Jordan Grace.
Yes.
So so Stephanie is the only one that hasn't even sniffed a title shot yet. I would have given her that opportunity. Now, if you're going to put Julia in this spot again, you got to let her win. Because if she loses again, then that made the whole Iron Survivor match pointless when they could have put that distinction on Stephanie.
Oh, like when Lola cashed in and lost during that triple threat? that she
I mean,
cashed?
you said it. I didn't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying the obvious
Was
choice
that
for
a
this
match?
match.
Was that the one with Jada Parker?
Yes.
Oh, was it?
I think so. When Lola cashed in during the was it Jada versus Roxanne and Lola cashed in
Yes,
and
it was Jada
lost?
versus Roxanne. It was Jada versus
When
Roxanne.
Lola cashed in, what?
Her briefcase thing, her Money in the Bank gimmick that they have at NXT.
Her Money in the
You
Bank
talking about
gimmick was crazy.
You talking about the next contract thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Jada Parker.
I don't remember that being Jada Parker. I don't.
It
I'm
was.
pretty sure it was. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Jada Parker in there.
It might be, but
I'm gonna do Googles, but yeah, got it.
Yeah, because Thing wasn't the champion at that point. Lyra Valkyria is the champ at that point. It wasn't Roxanne Perez.
So maybe it was
You
Lyra.
sure?
Okay, he might be right. So was it Lyra versus Jada,
No, because
or was it Lyra versus Roxy and
yes,
Lola?
it was Lyra versus
Okay,
Roxy.
so
Yes,
Jada was not in that match. Okay, all right. I just know that Lola cashed in and lost. Lost.
yeah. Valkyria was the champion at that point. Yeah, Roxanne hadn't won it yet.
Okay, yes, this was WWE NXT Vengeance Day, February 4th, 2024.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
All
yeah,
right.
that's my only gripe. The wrong person won. The match itself was good. The wrong person won. So V was right. So Ruka was the MVP of this match, or whichever one of you guys said that.
V said it. Yeah, V said it.
And
I agree.
Yeah, I think Stephanie was the person, and I think they got it wrong.
That's fair. That's definitely fair. I mean, I don't really have anything else to add about that. So how do we do on that?
Nobody got it right. Mike, me, you, and Will went with Stephanie, and Ray and V went with Sol Ruka. So that just goes to show that Julia wasn't the right choice for this match. Nobody predicted her.
Oh, all right. And with that being said, what is the results of?
Okay, so I'll say the winner of these predictions. I won't say. I think we can go ahead and do away with the predictions champion moniker. We're just going to say because as of January 1st, 2025, there will be a new format. If you haven't heard, go back in the archives. I'm not going to explain it again. But this
We'll
is
explain it before the end of the year again.
Yeah, right. On the last show of the year, we'll explain it. So this is actually one of the closest predictions. I'm not in it because I'm not tied for first. There's a 3-way tie for first.
Oh my!
But I did have the closest to the time. I was 2 seconds off.
Oh wow!
You had 15:48. The match time was 15:50.
Wow!
So yeah, if I'd have chose Lola Vice like a smartass, I would have won. But
these things happen.
Yeah, Mike, V, and Will tied for third, or tied with 3. Will was out. He had 17 minutes for the prediction, or the tiebreaker, way off. No offense. But you, Mike, and V, y'all were 5 seconds apart from the tiebreaker. Mike had 16:32, which was 42 seconds away from the tiebreaker. V had 15:13, which was 37 seconds away from the tiebreaker. So y'all were 5 seconds apart. But V was closest. So V got it this week.
Well, congratulations, V.
Well done.
I do the JOB to King V. It's not the first time. Go ahead, Knuckles.
Yeah, well done. Well done. 3 close 3 close tiebreaker predictions. I was off by 2 seconds, but like I said, I didn't factor in. Um, D was off by 37 seconds. You was off by 42 seconds. Like
Crazy.
3 really
Well,
close.
we can always bank on Trick Williams having short
We can
championship.
always bank on Trick Williams matches being around that 15 to 16 minute mark.
Yeah, that's his. But
15 to
that's his
17 minutes is
comfort.
the sweet spot.
That's his comfort zone, though. Like, so it's like I'm not mad at it. I think anything longer would overexpose him, and I'll just leave that there because I don't want the internet coming after me. But
It's true,
I
though.
know what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, I know what I'm talking about. That's why I said it. But I think we're done here, unless there's anything anybody else has to add. I think we're done here.
Yeah, New Day got booted out of the building. I love it.
Okay.
They even piped in. They got a dominant Mysterio pop. They got dominant Mysterio heat. They were getting booed out of the building. Like they couldn't even do the promo. They just walked off. They're bringing the Winged Eagle belt back at Saturday night's main event.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you got to catch the promo on Instagram.
That is this
Triple H
Saturday.
That is
Tomorrow,
this
right?
Saturday.
Okay.
No, yes, tomorrow, yes, because it's
As we record live here.
what else happened? Trying to do this very, very quickly. The Bloodline dominated SmackDown. They were attacking everybody. What else happened? We're gonna get a good women's Intercontinental Championship semifinal and final. I know that. Please put the belt on me, Chin. Just me. What else happened? Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn have another back and forth. Drew McIntyre gets involved. This, that, and the other. Tiffany Stratton is seen backstage on Raw, and of course, you know the trade portal is going on. A lot of interesting stuff going on towards the end of the year. So.
We didn't rate Deadline. By the way.
2 count.
Yeah, wasn't my favorite NXT pay per view.
No,
2 count.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So interesting stuff going on WWE television lately. And it will probably heat up even more once we go to Netflix in a month. So
yeah,
that's it. That's all. Next week we won't be here. We're taking a holiday break.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Right, to those that celebrate, and even if you don't, happy holidays. V, I don't know if you are able to do your outro here. The following week we should be back. It should be the day after Christmas, the 26th. We should be back because we have to predict something, I believe. So I think World's
End.
Yeah.
Boop,
Yeah.
boop, 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 boop. No.
Right. So V,
we're done.
All right. With that being said, we will see you guys on the 26th. Enjoy your holiday. We don't talk to you guys. We love all of y'all. Good night.
Merry Christmas.
Go for the king.